Hello internet, hello and welcome to today's video. And we are gonna go with another not quite daily. Yes, it's been a while. Well, I guess they are not quite daily, so yeah. It took me a while to get another one done. I guess I was just lazy, let's be honest. And this time around we're not gonna take a look at a replay from a certain player, like from one of you guys. Instead, we are going to take a look at one of the games from the DreamHack Winter finals, grand finals between TDM and Complexity with Psy playing Wildsoul. Now, everybody already heard the stories of Psy basically winning DreamHack on his own, and I guess I can't be the only one that's curious, like, how did he do it? We already know, like, why did TDM win? Because they got Wildsoul. So it was Wildsoul that won the game. But how? Why? Nobody ever answered those questions, and that's what I'm gonna try to do today. So before we get into that though, I have a few things I want to talk about first. First of all, Top Phase coming back. I want to quickly show this off. I just want to quickly show this off, just so the guys that haven't checked it out yet can take a look at it. And it's very simple. So this is how the submission system works now. Basically, we got this one. This is the link, the dft8. Just kind of type it in here. We got dft.ba/whatever top phase. Pretty simple. And then we go to this page here, and then you just type in your name, your match ID, your replay time, the hero fading, and the short description, everything, and submit it. And if you do, it ends up in here. And as you can see, I already got a few submissions, and it's very simple. You don't have to register or anything. You just go to the link, which is down in the description, and you come, well, submit a fail. Very simple, and please do. Also, by the way, I'm always looking over there because that's where I'm recording. Like, I got a picture of me over here, but I have to look in here because that's where the camera is, and it's kind of awkward. Let's be honest. Anyways, now, what else is there to talk about? There was something I wanted to mention. Yes, the Grinix thingy. Grinix. Grinix hasn't gotten a video yet. Like, I played him once, but he hasn't gotten a taking a look at yet, or any sort of guide, tutorial, whatever I think about him. Now, why is that the case? Because I haven't played him a lot. It's just, I started off with him and I played like 4 or 5 games in a row with Grinix, and he's just not good. I don't know. Maybe there's some build out there that I've got some ideas for builds that I want to try. I'm probably gonna try them today actually, but from what I can tell so far, the hero is just not good, which is kind of sad because he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun, but I don't know. He just doesn't seem to be very good, and that's why I haven't played him yet. A lot. It's just kind of boring. Just kind of. It's not exactly boring. It's like the hero is fun, but it's kind of frustrating to play him because you are doing well, but you can't like win the game because of the hero you chose. If I would have picked the Pebbles and done the same thing, we would have won by now. If I would have picked the Deadwood, the Devourer, any of those. But with Grenx, it's like, well, this is not working out. Like, I'm ganking and I'm doing everything I can, but it's just not enough. And that's kind of the problem with that hero. And now, before we move on to the actual video, I want to show off a little bit of swag. Now, this is the reason why I can actually use this now for Baumi Plays. And I just want to show this off. Now, I just hope this is what I'm using in terms of a microphone. Now the sound is probably going to be completely screwed up when I do this. But like, we got a little stand down here, which is very heavy. This is very heavy. So like it doesn't fall. It doesn't like fall down. Then we got a shock mount right here. So if I shake this, like if this gets shaken, this takes the vibrations. We got the what's it called? Oh, I forgot the name. A pop filter which basically takes away the yeah, whatever. If you breathe on top on it, like it makes the sound better. And then we got the microphone. Oh my God, that's heavy. But yeah, that's what I'm using, and I just kind of wanted to show it off. Let's be honest. Yes. Let's move on to the game, shall we? Now, again, this is the game. This is a game of the DreamHack Winter 2012 finals between Trademark Esports and Complexity Gaming, I think. Are they Complexity Gaming? I'm not sure. But yeah, we already saw the spoilers, but it's like whatever. We know TDM won. That's, yeah. And now let's just quickly go and take a look at their teams before we get into this. So we got Glaciers, we got Marexus, and a Luna and a Silhouette. And of course, the Psy on Wildsoul, hero of the day. On the other side, we got the Magnus, Ophelia, Engineer, Tremble, and the Tempest. So if you just take a look at these heroes, we got two Changners on the Hellborn, being Ophelia and Tempest, which basically means we are probably gonna see Ophelia in the Changner because the hero can't name, but Tempest at the solo bottom. Because of the deny, have Tremble top and Magnus Engineer mid. On the other side, we got the Silhouette. I guess Silhouette, Glaciers bottom, and Luna Marexus mid, and have the Wildsoul solo top. Now, this is why, like, this is what Wildsoul does. He is a suicide. This is how they won. This is what they made him do all the time. First of all, this is going to be very difficult because we have to pay attention to two heroes. We have to pay attention to Bobo and to Wildsoul himself. Now, first of all, this guy, he's just not moving out to stack and pull, because he knows he's just gonna die. Meantime, Tempest at the bottom is kind of getting blocked. I don't know if he's actually gonna be fine. No. So that was really nice, well done, using the bear to block, because he has got that very high early movement speed. Now, Bobo is sitting here. Now why is he doing that? Because he will go into the lane. He will go into the lane and pull the first creep wave. This will result in this creep wave going to the tower and dying here. Tremble, of course, will get all the farmer. We would have gotten that either way. And Wildsoul can now abuse this fact to have Bobo, like, pull the creep wave over here. And as you can see, he's getting the entire creep wave pushed up till here. And in the meantime, he's just sending Bobo back to here. Now, let's already pause. I know it's very early, but no. Something you have to know, something you really have to know, is that what Psy likes to do is keep Bobo alive. He always keeps him alive. He does not let that guy die. Never. Never. Now, why? Why does he not let him die? The problem with Bobo dying is, of course, you can respawn him, but he has a very long cooldown. If you just take a look at this, what's the cooldown on the Wildsoul? We got, here we go. Cooldown 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If we just go into his vision, we can take a look at the different levels. Is it always 2 minutes? Yes, it's always 2 minutes. I wasn't sure about that, but it's always 2 minutes on that Bobo. Now, 2 minutes is a very long duration. It's very, very long, and you don't want to miss Bobo for 2 minutes. Like, that's just not an option. If he's missing for 2 minutes, you're in a very bad position. However, how do we now go about this? If Bobo dies, we will use we will use our summon Bobo to respawn him, of course. Like, but if Wildsoul dies, Bobo dies as well. So not only do we now have to keep in mind that if Bobo dies again, we will not have him. But if we die as well, we will not have him either. You taking care of Bobo, keeping him safe is very easy. However, there are just some cases where you can't protect yourself. They're just like, oh well, I died and there was nothing I could have done. Nothing. It's just like shit happens. Oh well, deal with it. But you have to be prepared for that situation. And if you lose Bobo because of that, and if you can't have him because you got ganked and you now can't summon him again because you used the cooldown, because you let him die, you're in a very bad position, especially early on. Well, even later on, because what if you got your items on him, if you got a mock on him, if you got a demonic on him? You're not gonna have that anymore. So that's the main reason why you have to keep him alive. Because sometimes you just can't. You can't prevent yourself from dying. It's just not gonna happen. It's just impossible. And in cases such as this, you really, really, really need need to have Bobo off cooldown. Because you need that guy. Like, that's what the hero... Like, that's what makes the hero good. So, yes. Which is why he's sending Bobo back to the base to heal. And he's just sitting here, trying to get as many creep kills as possible. Now, take a look at the creep score. Just take a look at the creep score. We got Wildsoul with 4, which is actually quite impressive, I've got to admit. But just keep looking at the creep score. By the way, this is also really nice. He used the bear to take out one of the mounts. Let's just go back a bit. Yeah, here we go. The thing is that Tremble really can't do anything about this. Like, there's really nothing he can do. Wildsoul can just sit back and not care. Like, he could just keep on hitting the Tremble or kill creeps or anything. Because as long as Bobo keeps on hitting the mount, well, Tremble, you're in a bad position. Now, something I want to point out as well is, like, take a look at these items. Bobo got himself Iron Buckler, and the hero got just 3 minor totems and a little bit of regen. This is a really nice item build because, like, Bobo, he's gonna use him to tank a lot, like, very defensively and very, yeah, just, Bobo's gonna take a lot of damage. What he did right there, again, really nice. Oh, by the way, this is funny. This is a really funny scene, and yeah, just take a look at this. So, Tremble, because of the root, took a lot of damage. Took a huge chunk of damage. Bobo, and another root. Oh my god, Tremble. Ah, this would have been so great. One more hit. Just one more. Just one more. And no, let me just. By the way, did he get a block? One block. Oh, that block saved him. Okay. Next one. No block. Oh, okay. I thought he got another block. That would have been like ridiculous, but. No, Wildsoul is like, he got really greedy right here. And I can't blame him for this. Like, if he would have gotten that kill, it would have been like the big play of the century. But, well, he didn't. And nothing he could have done. And now here we go with Engineer coming in. Yeah, he will go down. So, yeah. But that's exactly what I was talking about early on with, like, keeping Bobo alive. He died. And this was definitely preventable. Like, he didn't have to go in like that. But I don't blame him. That was like, oh yeah, I can see why you would want to do that. Definitely. Like, that's just like, if he would have gotten that kill, that would have been brilliant. But he didn't. So, oh well. But yeah, we got now Wildsoul Bobo sitting here, and Trample is now found. But the problem is that what can he do? Like, if he goes too close, he's always in fear of getting ganked by the Ophelia. And if the Ophelia comes in, there's pretty much no way. Like, if the Ophelia catches him right here, there's absolutely no way for him to survive. He will go down. And then we got the problem with the Summon Bobo cooldown, which will mean he doesn't have Bobo for about a minute and making him entirely useless. Like, Wildsoul before the Bobo is just like a hero without spells. Like, he doesn't have anything. So that's not very good. Which is why he's using Bobo to scout right here. As you can see, he's not even going for the creep kills. He doesn't care about that. He's barely staying in experience range. Every time one of the creeps is about to die, he moves into experience range. And is playing very, very safely. Just so there's absolutely no risk of him dying right now. Because if he dies right now, it would be disastrous. It would be so horrible. But as you can see, cooldown is now getting closer to the end. And he's moving up a little bit more. Especially since, like, the creep wave is pushing as well. And Ophelia doesn't seem to be that interested in ganking. This is also something nice you can do. Like, you can just use Bobo to right-click the enemy. No. Okay. You don't have to be amazing with micromanagement to be able to play a Wildsoul. If you are, that's definitely going to help you out a lot. Like, you can definitely use micromanagement while playing Wildsoul, I guess that's obvious. But, however, if you're playing Wildsoul, right? You don't have to have great micromanagement. In a one-on-one scenario with Wildsoul, what you can do, what's an option for you, is just to select Bobo and right click the enemy. And you as a hero, you just have him on a control group, like you got Bobo on 4, your hero on 3. That's how I would go about it. Like you don't have to have the same control groups. But you just have Bobo on a control group and you use Bobo to right click the enemy hero while you try to get as many creep kills as possible. And that's just what you do. And if you see, oh, Bobo is getting in a bad position, you just summon him back. And then you wait for the enemy to get into the position again where you can use Bobo to right click the enemy hero. You don't have to worry about anything. In a game such as this, with the tremble mounts everywhere, what you can do is just use Bobo to right click one of those mounts. Then you don't have to worry about anything. You can just keep on farming and everything. Just keep on doing your thing. And if you need Bobo again, just summon him. Summon him back, and there's nothing the enemy can do. Again, one of the reasons why this is very powerful. Now, as you can see right here, he's just using Bobo to right click the mount. And what can Tremble do about this? Nothing. He's just like, oh man, but I really like those mounts. And Bobo's like, no, you're not gonna get any mounts today. Nothing he can do. So right here he's scared of the Ophelia again. Which he should be, like, very much. Fear, scary hero. Definitely scary hero. And the same for last sitting, by the way. You can just create one group with both heroes in them. Like you have like this control group. You got this selected. You just right click on creeps. You don't have to worry about anything. Like Bobo, either he gets the creep kill or you do. Like one of you will. You got two heroes going for the same creep kill. It should be fine. It's very easy to do. And very difficult for the enemy to stop you from actually getting farmed like that. However, like, of course, you want to, like, what's it called? You want to get more micromanagement in there. You can see him do some nice things right here. So basically what he did right there is select Bobo and right click Tremble. This will aggro the creeps, pushing the creeps more towards Wildsoul, and he will just, like, this is one of those cases where I was like, that's what I was talking about. Like, he was sitting next to the tower. There's nothing he could have done. Absolutely nothing. But Bobo is off cooldown, he will be able to summon him again. So that's great. But that's really just like, what can you do? Nothing. It's just shit happens. Deal with it. And the tower is going to drop. So that's quite a decent amount of farm for Hexagon. Now, I talked about creep score earlier. Now take a look again. We got 41 on the Tremor, 22 on the Wildsoul. 22 with 2 deaths is not a lot. Like, his farm is really bad at the moment. And yeah, this is not looking too good for him. Like, if you're in regular, like, if I was playing this Wildsoul at this point, I was like, oh man, this is not going good. Not at all. But you can see right here how effective, like, the dual attacking the creep, getting all the creep kills, method thingy, whatever you want to call it is. Just use both heroes to go for the creep kills. But what he did early on, which is something I want to, let's just quickly go and skip back a bit. He's surely gonna do it again. So there's Bobo, going for the creep kills. Let's just go quicker. Yeah, right here. That's one of those. So take a look at this. This creep is not in a good position to get lasted. So he right clicks on Tremble to get it closer, so both units can attack it at the same time, and he can get the creep kill. That's just one of those little tricks you can use. So let's just go skip ahead a little bit more. He's not just sitting in the ultimate form. And this is really nice. Like, the ultimate makes you very, very tanky early on, almost unkillable. You definitely need quite a bunch of heroes to group up on this Wildsoul to get a kill now. 1400 HP, 10 armor. Yeah. And now take a look at his items. What does he have got? He has his starting items and 2 times boots. So he spent 1000 gold so far. Like, even if you just think about it like this. He has... What does he have? He has 220 GPM. That's not a lot. 240 now. That's really not a whole lot. His effective GPM is probably lower than that. But, however, he still has 1700 gold saved up 13 minutes in the game. That's just what makes Wildsoul this powerful. The hero itself barely needs any items. None at all. Like, he got himself a TP, got some boots, and that's it. And take a look at this guy. He's just ridiculously tanky. Try killing him. Good luck with that. I personally would like him to invest into just the Mystic Vestments, because I feel like that makes a huge difference on this hero. But, he doesn't have to. Like, he can't just sit here and farm. And again, he's going in every lane he can to try to get as much farm as he can. And he's just saving up the gold. Just saving it up. He's not spending it on anything. Just saving it up. Not getting Ghost Marchers on the bear. Not getting a Bulwark. Not getting, I don't know, Striders on Wildsoul himself. By the way, let's talk quickly. I need to get a quick rant in here. As Tool, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? What? Why? Why? Why would you do that? I'm mad. Take a look at yesterday's patch notes. They changed pause taste, so it now uses Striders as a component and reduced the cost of pause taste. So the recipe is now 1900 gold, and you have to have Striders before it. Now, take a look at which heroes usually buy Striders that can definitely mess up enough money to eventually afford a pause taste and make great use of that. Tundra, Fate, Wildsoul. Tundra, Fate, Wildsoul. Do we really need to buff these three heroes? Dog Kaiser is a fucking idiot. He's retarded. Why would you buff Fate, Tundra, and Wildsoul? Like, how stupid can you be? These are probably the three best heroes in the entire game. Like, I usually agree with their decisions. Like, I usually think they're balancing, even though it's very, like, slow, I still think they're doing a great job. But do we really have to buff Tundra, Fate, and Wildsoul? Even if it's just a tiny little bit, it's probably not even going to make a difference. But it's just like, really? Really? Come on. Anyways. No, just take a look. From now on, we're gonna fast forward through this because we covered the most important part early on. But basically what he's doing is sticking to basically just this area. And every time a creep gets into reach of this area, he goes kill it. And gets money. All that YouTube money. And because of that, he just masses up a bit of money. And that's the thing, like, Wildsoul doesn't need any other items. Like, just take a look at this. He still hasn't spent anything else than 1k. Actually, 1135 gold. That's all the money he spent so far. Well, maybe some more TPs. Actually, probably more. So, let's say like 1300. Something along these lines. That's all the money he has spent so far. He's just saving it up. Just saving it up. Not getting anything. He really wants that mark. And for a good reason. And this is, again, he saw, oh, the bear is low. Let's go back here. And pick up this one of the high while we are at it. So, yes, of course. Why the heck not? Yeah. Just like, okay, this is great. We got a sword of the high on Bobo. And let's quickly go and talk about the skill build. He got only 3 points in the Bobo. Because really, you don't, like, the magic resistance is really nice in my opinion. But just like, well, Wild is really good and the ultimate is really good. I quite honestly want the other abilities as well. This right here is, he's mostly farming at the moment. He's just sitting back. Like, his entire team is sitting back. Which is why I think it's nice. That's a good decision to bait with the magic resistance and a little bit 4 Bobo. But he now got that, so that's fine. And yeah, so I should just message Penny and tell him that I want to play. I'm just gonna do that. No, well. But yeah, no, he's just like, this is also nice. He's just using Bobo to kind of harass them, mostly to cancel the port keys. the thing is that if Baumi goes in, like, what can you do? What can you do? You can't just... I don't know. You can try to kill him, but he's kind of tanky. Take a look at this guy. 27k experience. 27k experience, no, 2700. Oh my god, I'm mixing up my words. Anyways, like he does have 2700 experience. HP! I am an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's up with me. I can't speak English. Oh. Oh, like he really wants me to play? Oh, wow, wow, for real? So, I still need like 10 minutes though. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to finish up this video. So let's just keep rushing through this. Like, what's happening from now on is just the game is finishing up. Let's just say 5 minutes. Anyways, so he now got himself a Mystic Vestments on the Wildsoul. Like, this would be fun. Like, if I'm gonna play in such a game, I'm definitely gonna record that. That would be the first time I'm, like, playing in a really competitive environment. And, like, I'm not bad. I'm not a bad player. Like, but... well, it would definitely be fun. Worth the try. Let's do that. Anyways. So he's just sitting here and pushing. As you can see, like, Wildsoul just tears the tower apart. And what happens from now on, everybody has already seen what happens from now on. So, guys, you got to excuse this, but I think I already said everything I wanted to say about this. The point of Wildsoul is that the hero can get to a state where other heroes couldn't get to, having, like, the worst situation. Like, a suicide Wildsoul can get a 20-minute mark. No other hero can do that. I think I have shown you why. And that's what the point was. Like, what you do afterwards is pretty much just like go push with your team. It's simple. It's really simple. So, yes, I'm done for today. I'm gonna try to join that in-house. Maybe they can let me play. If I can play, I'm definitely gonna record that, and you can see that on my channel sometime soon. Yeah. See you next time.